everybody, welcome. This is Lexi over at the Podunk Paper File. Today I wanted to work with some ribbon. I had a request from somebody to work with some ribbon, so I thought that we could work with ribbon today. So that's what we're gonna do. But I wanted to show you these cool pictures I found at my dad's house last night. This is before my glow up, so don't laugh too hard, okay? So this is me in the 6th grade. I'm not sure who my teacher was. But that's about what I looked like every day. I can't remember that teacher's name. I honestly don't even remember what she taught me. Like I couldn't even tell you. That was a long time ago. And here's another one with me and a teacher. My teacher is beautiful. I have no idea who she is again, but hey, I was happy. I liked her apparently. And this is little Lexi when she was little tiny. And she had her little purse, and that little purse, fun fact, that little purse in that picture, my daughter now has and uses all of the time. So I love that. That's down in Arizona. And then I also have this picture of me and her name was Joyce. She was my grandpa's late wife. And I really liked her a lot. She was an incredible lady. I really loved her. But look at little Lexi. If that doesn't describe my personality, then I don't know what does. So, I've always kind of been the way that I am, but I just wanted to show you some fun little pictures because I was excited about them. I thought you might be too. So today, I wanted to make some ribbons, and my thought was to make some ribbon flowers of all different sizes. And so the first thing I want to do is I'm just going to grab this because it's on my desk. It's just a dollar store index card. They're really flimsy. And I want to make little flowers. And so this is going to be a learning process. We'll learn together. How does that sound? All right. So I'm just going to put like a little daub of glue in the corner because I'm just going to use this corner spot. I'll rip it out and use that piece of paper underneath to anchor it to a journaling page. All right. So I got this at Joann's yesterday because I had that request. I also have some other like ribbon, but I was like, oh, ribbon. I was at Joann's when she requested this. And I was like, ribbon, what could I do with ribbon? And then I was like, yellow, sunflowers, ribbon. And my daughter was like, Mom, you're so weird. Yeah, and what's your point, kid? So I'm just gonna do, well, let's see. So that one stuck down pretty good. Now, do I want to cut? And no, I'm not gonna cut because it's folding really well. So I'm just gonna put a glue dot down underneath, hold it, put another glue dot here, keep holding, and yeah, there we go. That's cute. Okay, I have a good feeling about this. I have a really good feeling about this little flower. We're gonna call it a daisy, probably. It's probably gonna be a daisy. Yeah, I went to my dad's house yesterday, and they are getting ready to move out into the boonies, and my dad and his wife, they're getting ready to move out into the boonies and go live off the grid, basically, and anyway, they got big plans, so they're getting together the old house to sell, and Dad's going through his stuff, so he wants to give me whatever I want to take as far as like family heirlooms and stuff goes, because they're gonna have to build the house out there, and my dad's gonna do all of the work. He's super excited about it. I'm excited for him. I'm gonna miss him because it's 2 hours away, but you know what, whatever. He's gonna run towards his dreams, I'm just gonna let him. Life is too short. Life is too short to live it by other people's rules, because at first, when my dad first told me, I was really mad. I was like, no, you're not gonna freaking do that. That's stupid. He just up and quit his job one day and decided, you know what? I'm going to fix this house up, sell it, and go live in the middle of nowhere on 5 acres in the middle of nowhereville. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. That sounds so stupid, you know? I was so mad. And I like Christmas Day, me and my dad got in the biggest fight. Like I was ready to throw down, okay? And well, we didn't talk for a while, and then a couple days ago my dad texted me randomly, and he was just like, how are you, you know, how are you, kid? And I'm like, Dad, I'm mad at you, but I decided yesterday that I would take my son over there so he could watch Levi, you know, and they could spend some time together. And yeah, me and my dad ended up having a really good talk about everything and the way I felt. And I was like, to be honest with you, Dad, I just don't want you to live 2 hours away from me. Right now you live 20 minutes away from me. I don't want you to live 2 hours away from me. Like, I will freaking miss you. And he's like, well, I didn't know you felt that strongly about it. I didn't know you loved me that much. I'm like, duh, Dad, duh. Of course I love you that much. Duh. Dad. So anyway, that's that's what happened yesterday. And then also, after that, well, before the big talk and after I dropped Levi off, I went and test drove a new car. So I think that I'm going through a midlife crisis right now, because I'm about to turn 30. And you guys, if you've been watching my channel, you kind of know, but I'm like tripping. I'm like, it's so insane to me that I'm about to be 30 years old. Like, I don't even know where time has gone. Like, what have I done with my life? I'm driving a mommy van. It's okay. So it's a Hyundai Santa Fe. It's white. It's 2015. It's a really nice car. And it makes me feel like I'm a million years old because somebody said it looked like a minivan. And so ever since they said that it looked like a minivan, now I can't drive it. I can't be driving a minivan, you guys. I just cannot do it. Like, if you drive a minivan, cool. That's cool. You know, that's fine. That's your life. You do it. You do it. You do you. You do what makes you happy. Me, I cannot be the owner of a minivan. I just can't do it. And so I went and test drove a little sporty little Ford Focus that's like turboed, and it's the GT model, and you know, it's loud. It's a manual transmission, and yep, you guessed it, I bought it. So my Santa Fe is up for sale. If anybody wants a Santa Fe, it's in perfect condition. There's nothing wrong with that car. It's just the fact that I feel like an old woman in it. It's literally all it is. And I can't do that. And my sweet husband, he loves me so much. He's been so like cool about my crisis, you know, like he's like, look, I know you're going through a thing right now. I'll let you get your car, whatever. Because, like, you know, those cars can sell really fast, resell really fast. And they hold on to their value pretty good because it's a Ford, you know. So he's okay with me having my little crisis. And I'm thankful. Okay, so I made this flower. And now we got to put something in the middle. What do we want there? What shall we put in the middle? I don't have any ideas. Oh, tell me. What do you guys think? Okay, hang on. Let's see what we got in here. No, none of that will work. You know what? Scrap bin. Here's this. Okay. And then maybe I'll do okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my 1-inch circle punch, and sorry if I don't cover it, it'll like flop out. And I'm going to put it there. Oh, yeah, woo, cute. Okay, all right, yep, we like that. Sorry for the runny nose, my allergies are kicking my trash today. I don't know why, but when it starts to like, I don't know, the seasons are changing, I maybe not. I guess it's winter. It's going to be snowing again later this week, thankfully. But my allergies are just kicking my butt today. I was totally fine yesterday. So, yeah, that's super cute, right? And then what I would end up doing here is being very careful not to cut my ribbon. I'm going to be very careful not to cut my ribbon. Okay. I'm just going to trim this off where I put the glue dab down underneath. that way, when it becomes time to use it in my journal, I can just glue that down. Boop. Like so. I like a so, okay? And so, yeah. Okay. I'm just trimming it down a little bit. No rhyme or reason here. Yeah, that's super cute, you guys. I like it. And it's not a lot of bulk. I mean, it's really, it's not. It just smushes right down. And okay. So let's do some more of those. Maybe we could do a smaller one this time with less petals. I didn't even intend for that one to be as big as it got. So I'm tired. I literally slept for 2 hours last night, woke up and stayed awake until 5:30 this morning, and then got up again. Well, no, probably closer to 6 is when I fell asleep. Got up again at 7 this morning. So like 3 hours of sleep, man. Maybe that's why my allergies are acting up, because it's like, you need sleep, fool. And I'm like, I know. So that's, it's okay. It's not the best thing I ever had, but I didn't have time to go to the Java place, you know, the bougie place. Oh, you know what? Maybe we could, instead of like doing loop-de-loops. Well, hang on a minute. Let me run with my idea here. I could either just put these down, right, and make a flower, or we could do little petals like this. But I think, okay, so maybe let's just start by making a fan, like, you know, out, whatever. So my friend April, she's adorable. She she's been along for the ride with me the whole time on YouTube, and she's the one who texted me this idea, and she's such a good, I love the junk journaling community. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I like her. She's such a great new friend to have, and it's just funny the people you meet along the way in life and where and how you find them, you know? She's such a sweetheart. So yeah, shout out to you, girl. I had to take my dog to the vet because she got her fingernails stuck on a rug and she ripped it out. And I felt really bad for her, you know, but I had to take her to the vet because she was constantly just always licking it. And so I finally took her to the vet, and they were like, okay, so we're going to put her on antibiotics to reduce the infection, and then we're going to give her an anti-inflammatory, and you have to keep this cone on her head. So I did all of that for a week, and then the second week I kept the cone on her, and then I took it off. Well, I guess it hadn't healed yet because she decided to go on licking it up again and ruined it all over again. So I had to take her to the vet yesterday, and he was like, you know, I'm worried that the infection may have spread down to the bone, and so we need to do an x-ray, and we need to do a biopsy to make sure that it's not cancer, a tumor in her nail bed. And I was like, oh, geez, yeah, definitely do all that. Nope, she's fine. She just needs to quit licking it. And after I spent all that money, I'm like, geez, dog, geez, Louise, Millie. But hers my baby doggy, and that's just the way that is. I love that dog. I don't even care. I'll spend thousands of dollars if I have to. Keep her alive over her toe that she broke on her own. I'll do it. So will my husband. He's like, just chop her toe off. Don't pay for all that. And I'm like, no. We're not going to just chop her toe off because then the cone will have to stay on even longer. And he's like, yeah, you're right. Okay. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. You wouldn't even let me chop her toe off anyways. He acts like he's all big and bad, but deep down, he is not. And you know what's funny too? So I had to have a cat. Had to. My cat, Kiki, I had to have her. She's my baby girl, whatever. Got her from the pound, like when she was a kitten. And like I went into the pound with Levi's stroller, and she literally climbed into the little basket below his stroller and just sat there, was like, okay, let's go. Like, are we going? You know? So that's how I got her. And now she's my husband's cat. Go figure. She loves him. Like, is in love with him. She's sitting with me right now, but that doesn't mean anything. She loves him. That's her human. And I think it's pretty rude that I'm the one that saved her life and she likes him better. Oh, rude. Sorry. Snot ball. Yeah. So that's the latest. And I'm getting a freaking sports car. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? But it's 4 doors, so I mean, and it's going to get better gas mileage. And it's a manual transmission, so it's super fun to drive. It's got all the bells and whistles, mostly. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just, yeah. Oh, look, there we go. We made another flower. And now, okay, some of them are a little longer, and I'm just going to trim it so that it's kind of more rounded. Yeah? Yeah, that looks cute. Okay. Oh. Kids, man. Yesterday, my son didn't have a nap because he was with my dad, and of course they just had a blast the whole time, you know. And so about 7 o'clock rolls around, and that kid, oh my gosh, you guys, the sweet little "Mommy, I love you" at noon versus the little freaking devil child that comes out only late at night. Holy smokes, dude. Finally, I was like, okay, I'm giving you a bath. Like, I had to bathe him. He's 5. Normally, he does it on his own. So I actually I stay with him because I'm worried that he'll drown. I, like, freak out, you know, about that kind of stuff. But I was like, you know what? I, like, washed him in, like, 2 minutes and got him out of the tub, literally dressed him. He was bawling the whole time, and I laid him in bed, and I laid down with him for, like, I don't know, an hour, just watching shows on Netflix with him, his little shows that he likes to watch. And he still hadn't fallen asleep, so I had to leave the room, but he was just needed to snuggle, I guess. I don't know. Man, he was driving me nuts when he was down there screaming. And I know it was just because he was tired, so that's why I was kind of like, okay, I'm not mad at you. I'm just gonna cancel your birthday party. Just kidding. Just kidding. Did your parents ever tell you that when you were younger? I'm going to take away your birthday. Like, they really could. You really thought they could, you know? I thought for sure that my mom would, not the party. No, I was concerned about my, like, being 10 or whatever, you know? Like, whatever it was at the time. And I just, yeah. Anyway, I tell my kids that. My daughter just rolls her eyes at me. Whatever, Mom. Yeah, whatever, daughter. What do you know? You don't know nothing. She's like, Mom, we really need to have a girls' day. She's like, we haven't just hung out in so long. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we can do that. All right. You don't ever want to hang out with me, so yeah, totally. When should we have girls' day? She's like, I don't know, let's just hang out. I think this weekend on Saturday, because Levi will be with his dad and my husband has to work. So she wants to just have a girls' day, Mom. And I'm down. Yeah, let's do that, sweetheart. You are the light of my life. So she's so cute. Oh my gosh. And her mom has a little baby. So my daughter's bio mom has a baby that she's just barely turned 1. She's like maybe one in a couple months. Anyway, she's little, but she just started to say hi. And it was so cute last night. My daughter called her mom, you know, on FaceTime because they talk like 7 times a day. It's so cute. And the baby got on and she's like, hi. hi. And I was like, oh, you make me want another one. But on Sunday night, you guys, I was thinking about how like having another kid, you know, like I'm like pondering it. My husband and I are. Well, Saturday night, my sister-in-law comes over and she's got an 8-month-old. Just turned 8 months on Sunday. And the baby, you know, dropped some heat in her diaper and it literally smelled like rotten eggs. It was the most disgusting thing ever. And then I looked at my husband and I was like, are we sure we want to do that again? Do we really? And he kind of like shook his head like, no, I don't think we do. But it's funny. If we have to be the ones to decide, we'll never have a kid together. You know, my husband and I don't have children. Like, we don't have a kid together. But we're so happy with, like, our family the way that it is, you know. It's blended, but we're just family, you know. And I'm pretty close to Kennedy's mom. You know, we work together to raise our daughter, which is how it should be. And a lot of families, or a lot of, you know, mixed families don't have that luxury. You know, there's a lot of animosity towards the other parent and stuff like that, and people will just are people, you know. And her and I have we are very lucky that we have each other. So, and we have the same birthday, which is so crazy, right? My husband's ex-wife and his current wife have the same birthday. Like, that's nuts. So this is creating a lot of bulk. As I'm going along, I'm noticing that, like, by folding it into the middle each time, it's creating a lot of bulk right there. But this would also go really cute on the outside of a journal, on a cover, if you wanted to do like a summery or a springy type journal, you know. And like my bees journal, this would look cute with those. I don't think I'll put it on there, but it would look cute. Okay. So, am I happy with that? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Snot booger. Ugh. So I noticed that a couple of my videos aren't very like great quality. When I watch them on my phone, they're fine, but once they upload to YouTube, they're just like, the quality is just garbage. And I've noticed it's just on the videos when I use that pause cam where I can pause the camera mid-video. So I just hate that app. I should have never have paid for it. Now I'm paying for it. Ugh, jeez. Why am I going to get a sports car? I just can't. Y'all, I'm like thinking about putting subwoofers in it. Like, what? Am I in high school again? What is wrong with me? Subwoofers. Like, hello? What are you, 14? Jeez. Subwoofer. Like, I can't even stand myself right now. But I have to have it. It's so cute. Why can't I have a fun car? Like, you know? What's wrong with me having a car that I like? Nothing. That's right. You heard it. Not a single thing is wrong with me driving a car that I want to drive and I like. And, you know, bonus, like, I feel good about my decision. So there. So this is just a little piece of fabric I had like sitting on my desk, trying to cut it into like a kind of circle-ish thing. Yeah, it's working pretty good too. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, yep. And there we go. Yay, so cute, right? Like, is it just me or is that adorable? All right, so we made different sizes. So this is a bigger one. I'd probably add a couple more petals if I made another one. I like that one. That one's cute. It'd be like a cute sun if you wanted to like make a kitty type picture where it's like blue page. You got a sun and then you draw a tree, you know, the picture of I think I drew the picture for you. All of our kids, and we all drew that when we were a kid. Let's put some liquid pearls in the middle of them. Which ones do we want? Did you say white maybe? Oh my gosh. Okay, so you guys, my neighbors, not the ones with the dog. This is platinum pearl color. Just the ones right next to me. They have a kid, so they are from New Zealand, and oh my gosh, the mom has the most beautiful accent. I'm like, will you just read me books? Like, so I can just listen to your beautiful voice. Anyway, they have a little boy that is younger than my daughter. My daughter's 10, and like twice her size. Like she looks like a puny little, like a little thing next to him. She just looks so teeny tiny.